Welcome back, everyone, to the World War II 4v4 Search and Destroy tournament. Of course, we're entering into our first semifinal taking place between the side of XOSZN and the side of TBD. We've been able to watch both of these teams play so far throughout the tournament. Of course, most notably XOSZN as of late. They've taken down a number of different squads, taking down Oregon Passless, taking on eUnite, a number of different highly skilled teams. And now they're facing off here against the side of TBD, which is actually yet to be announced, to be decided, rather. Of course, the name solidifying the fact that they have not found an organization as of yet. And if any organizations are watching this, you've got to obviously realize that, hey, it's a pretty solid squad if they made it up to this point, if they made it this far. You got to imagine they are a pretty decent team, at least when it comes into Search and Destroy as of right now. But Simp making it look easy. Spots too, as this guy has just been absolutely going off for the side of SZN in this tournament. He's just been playing incredibly solid, dropping a number of different double-digit performances, and obviously finding half of the enemies in that round number one. And of course, loading here toward round number two, we'll see how the offensive push is made from above. Of course, that early frag being made just toward the side of that truck, as it will be iLLeY who does escape with that first blood unscathed, shutting down StuDyy. Blfire just toward his right. Oh my god, just absolutely makes Cellium look silly there. Very nice shot there coming in from him. And it's now a 2-on-2 fight. Now make it a 1-on-2. Blfire needs the hat trick in this one. He needs to find the final two and just does not spot either one of them. They're right in front of him. Literally had both in his camera at one time. Spots down, turn up. Spots the other one toward his right. Does he get a second chance at this? Is the question. Machine pistols out. And Blfire is going to do it. Dirty play coming out of there from Blfire. Awesome stuff to close that one out. And honestly, in the match that we got to cast over TBD earlier, Blfire was doing similar things just like that. And so, of course, many know of Blfire due to his career, during a number of different titles, of course, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, played for Team CLG in the Season 1 of the Global Pro League, or CWL, rather. Very tall man as well, Blfire. And also, I've noticed he likes to rock the bar only with 2 attachments, decides to not actually rock the primed. Instead, go ahead and rock with Hunker. So with that, looks like iLLeY gets dropped yet again for the first blood. This time, StuDyy doing the work with that sniper rifle. We would see him kind of pull it out. Was curious whenever this squad formed. Of course, 2 of them coming from evil geniuses, both Nagafen and StuDyy. How are they going to do when it comes into being on a squad yet again? Who's going to be that sniper rifle kind of main player? And it seems that StuDyy has kind of taken over that role. Nagafen feeling pretty confident when it comes down to that bar, potentially. And StuDyy with that Car 98K out. Looking to try and do some work. It looks like Simp does shut down Blfire. Now it's going to be a 3 versus 2. Bomb is down. And the retake has to come in here soon. Simp and co. Getting ready to enter forward. Goes for the dolphin dive. And both of them get dropped. Was that Blfire or was that StuDyy? Wins it front of him. Let's look at the snipe from StuDyy. I think he catches him on the dive. What a shot from StuDyy on the dolphin dive. StuDyy makes it look so easy. And that is why this man is known as one of the better sniper players in all of Call of Duty esports. Even on to now. As moving forward in this round, number 4. I'm looking at iLLeY. He's going for a pretty aggressive rush. He's obviously had a little bit of strong performances up to this point. Methodz just overall ignores the shot coming in from iLLeY. The nice jump shot coming in. That is unreal play from him. Of course, both Methodz and Blfire, prior teammates as well on that CLG team. Back in the day here in Black Ops 3. And of course, Nagafen and StuDyy as well over on Evil Geniuses in Infinite Warfare. And speaking of Blfire, actually finds the nade on a turn up. Nagafen ends up dropping toward that middle cut area. Methodz is there for the trade, and now it's left up to Cellium in a 1-on-3. Not an easy situation to be in by any means, but it's still possible. Firing forward, but only gaining hit markers, just kind of waiting for that potential flank that could be coming forward, and being very wary of that right now is Cellium. Once he goes through this cut as well, being very wary of his position, and Methodz going to pick him off. As it will be the side of TBD up 3 rounds to 1. Nice consistent shots there coming in from Methodz. As the beginning play on iLLeY. He's going to get that jump shot, finding the first blood along with the ending kill as well. You see overall consistency right now for the side of TBD. Methodz 4-2, Nagafen 2-3. 4-2 both for StuDyy and Blfire there at the bottom of the scorecard. It looks like StuDyy could be adding toward that total. Spots the head of Turnup, as these two are going to have a pretty interesting sniper battle. You'd like to think, actually, through most of this map, however, Turnup, Brendan's going to pull out the bar. And StuDyy shuts down Simp. Turnup realizing that maybe StuDyy could go for the peek out yet again. Now let's actually take a look at StuDyy really fast. Nearly hits the shot on Turnup, but Turnup saying, you know what? Having some issues with my early game. Let's go and pull out the bar and see what I can do. As he's answering the call, finds a much-needed kill, as it's now a 2-on-2 as iLLeY finds one. And it looks like Nagafen shuts down Turnup, and now Blfire trying to help out Naga, as iLLeY, who's currently the overall top frag. Top fragger right now. 6-4. Bomb actually being planted just toward his right. Immediately going to go for the rush. Machine pistol in hand, and Blfire's shot is just on point right now. Completely makes iLLeY have to run out of that engagement. Tosses the molly over, maybe trying to make him think that he's going for the flank. But the molly and response are coming in from Blfire. Nagafen knows his position, and this is going to be an awkward spot for iLLeY. He cannot get out of this one. But you got to say, man, that was an amazing shot coming in from Blfire. Their response up close. We're seeing some really good plays come in from both Blfire and Methodz. Overall, the entire team of TBD, I am very impressed with, at least in the Search and Destroy tournament up into this point. These guys are coming out to play. And versus a very talented lineup in the side of XOSZN, and these guys are obviously known as, you know, kind of being online players. How are they going to play when it comes to the boots on the ground? They've obviously responded very, very well. They've answered the call, I think it's fair to say, at least for day number 1. Kind of coming into day number 2 now, I think it's fair to say. But it seems at least on Ardennes Forest, the veteran ship is winning out for the time being. It looks like Turnup tries to pull out the MP40, but will end up getting shut down. Simp now left in a 1 versus 4, and Methodz holding down that angle the best way he can, as it's now 5 rounds to 1. And I'm not going to lie, I am very surprised with this result. It wouldn't surprise me if you would have told me, kind of coming into this series, the fact that we would be seeing a 5-1 advantage actually on the side of XOSZN, but it's not at all the case. The roles are reversed, and the veterans are definitely leading out right now. And I'm liking it. Looks like aggressive rushes up toward middle. StuDyy going to go pull the PPSH up close and personal fights, but it seems a simple win that one. iLLeY finds the nade onto Methodz. So with only 15 seconds already being taken out from the round, it's an immediate 2 versus 4. Blfire getting tagged from that middle cut area. Now Nagafen left all by himself in a 1 versus 4 scenario. Could get the bomb down. Most likely will go for kills. Might have spotted the head of Cellium coming in from that middle cut area from Statue. It's really the waiting game at this point. Kind of a sitting duck right now is Nagafen. Getting ready to move his position forward, but at this point should be dropped in just a matter of moments, sadly. So with that, at least this will be some momentum if you are the side of XOSZN. Of course, currently being down 3 rounds total isn't one where you're absolutely out of it, because it's obviously still possible. There's still a likelihood that this one could go their way. However, realizing that how solid TBD is looking right now, I mean, it's just going to be a very difficult time. You've got Nagafen, Blfire, Methodz, StuDyy, all these guys hitting, especially Blfire right now. It's never going to be an easy task. And kind of looking at our overhead camera, we'll see how the offensive push gets made. It looks like we are going to be heading here over toward this B-bomb site. iLLeY up top. Looks like Blfire, Methodz, Nagafen all kind of grouped around here toward that backside angle. It looks like StuDyy gets met. iLLeY finding 2. And it looks like Methodz trying to respond as we'll kind of load in here toward the map and see how things are kind of kicking off. An immediate, now 1 versus 3 as the flank comes in, and just like that, here comes XOSZN. Here comes the star of the team, Simp. He's got the gamer tag, Simp the Jetpacker. Simp and I are actually twins because we both have the same calling card. Believe it or not. It's the only thing that Simp and I are at all comparable when it comes into Call of Duty. I think it's fair. I think it's fair to say. Loading here toward round number 9, Nagafen. And on your screens right now, early nades being tossed, hearing the sound of those explosions, making both teams play fairly passively, except for one man. It's Turnup. Entering toward the back lines. His StuDyy is very curious as to where he could have gone. Spots him inside a bunker. As he'll find that, picks up the bar off the ground, and now has the Kar 98K in his back pocket. Simp is actually just toward the outside of cabin, and if StuDyy can get a nice angle, this could be an early 2 found. And Simp peeks out. StuDyy realizes his position. Going to call that one out to his teammates. And will find that one. So early 2 kills found. Now an immediate 1 versus 4. As this is most likely the waving of the white flag right now for Cellium. Spots one up top over toward B-Dom, but this one is going to be in the books after just 3 rounds of play. It will be the side of TBD, who will be up 1-0. And with Gibraltar up for map number 2, I'm not feeling so confident when it comes down to the XOSZN lineup, when it comes down to that particular map, because it's very AR-heavy kind of focus. Of course, when it came down to XOSZN versus Oregon Passless, that was kind of a strategy that they liked to implement quite a bit, was the fact that they preferred ARs. But when you're facing off against a lineup like this, and you got Nagafen, you got Blfire, Methodz, StuDyy, all of these guys who have ran ARs in the past career, they're feeling pretty confident with that, especially when you got Blfire, who is firing rockets at the moment. Granted, does finish 8-4. Not the most kills in the entire lobby. It was actually iLLeY, who finishes off 10-8. Turnup finishing 1-6, and Cellium finishing 2-7. Definitely games that they would prefer not to replicate. However, ones that we will see move forward. So with that, Gibraltar search and destroy for map number 2, like I just mentioned. How will this one play out? Will we see the veterans close this one out in a hot 2-0, or will we see the side of XOSZN use their wits and try to force that map number 3? It would be on London Docks. Well, of course, we'll find all that information out when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to the World War II 4v4 Search and Destroy tournament. Of course, it's myself, Lando, guiding you guys through the action here from the UMG studio. So we are in our semifinal matchup between XOSZN and the side of TBD, as these two are currently in our map number 2. Map number 1 ended up playing toward the favor of TBD. That one ended up going their way 6-3 on Ardennes Forest, and of course Gibraltar plays differently. However, I do apologize for the codcaster not allowing me to get out of this mode, just kind of showing it off. They want us to see exactly how it works, and I totally get that, but regardless, player number 5 right now is Methodz, just hanging on the outside of this point of view, just toward that right, as teammates toward the back lines. As we'll see, the push will be made. Cellium with the bomb in hand. Methodz is going to get at least 1. Will get picked off there, so iLLeY is able to grab the trade, and now StuDy's left in a 1-on-2 scenario. Both players kind of playing similar. In similar positions at the moment, as the bomb will be getting down here now on B. And here comes the rush actually from StuDyy. Great timing should be granted for him. Up close fight finds 1. Can he find the second, though? Here comes the fight, and StuDyy up close will find it. StuDyy with a sniper up close. Wow, I would love if Codcaster was working properly. At least we'll be able to witness this one probably in the final kill cam. StuDyy, what did he just do? I need to see this. Is it not going to show me? I'm really disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Regardless, StuDyy makes most likely a play of a lifetime in the one round that I'm unable to spectate every time that it happens. Nice play there coming in from StuDyy yet again, as he is cleaning house. 4-0 start, dolphin diving every which way, and only 2 more players standing in his way before getting this round number 2 in the books. Grabbing the plant as well. StuDyy, my goodness, my friend. Slow down. Give us some time to catch up. Spots the corner of Simp. PPSH going for the rush. And Turnip might be able to be here for the cleanup. Spots one. So StuDyy's out. 2-on-2. Bomb is still down. And Turnip does have that bar as well as the Car 98K in his back pocket. As they're going to try to work this one together. Here comes the push. Turnip up close. Finds one. Now Methodz just needs to stay alive. Spots one on Simp. Just needs to try and pick up for as long as possible. But no Turnip. Can he get here in time? There's too many little ledges to try and climb over. As that's a rather unfortunate position for Turnip to be in. As it will be a round granted toward the side of TBD. As they're now going to be up 2-0. And just overall a good delay coming in from TBD. StuDyy, major props to him for getting that rush down. The Molotov combined with a kill, backing up Simp, getting the bomb down, just does a number of different plays even though he wasn't involved in that final few gunfights. And this is the overall arsenal that StuDyy provides, right? It goes from an SMG up close, has been dominating with that, now to a sniper rifle to watch the cross on A. The guy can do a lot. Very talented player. Of course, runner-up at COD Champs back in Ghosts. Along with Rambo Ray, Nameless, Merc. Experienced player. They've been around the block. Been on his fair share of main stages. Looks like Simp able to shut down Methodz after trade does come through. So 3 versus 3. Simp actually picks up the sniper rifle off the ground, says, hey, this one's kind of fun. We'll see how this works out for me. Not too well. Pulls up the barn set and says, probably should go back to this. Maybe the sniper rifle again. Who knows? If only he had an exosuit to jump up and snipe the guy off the cross. That would have been nice. Bomb ticking down. Simp realizing such spots the head of StuDyy. Can he find the kill? But no, doesn't have enough ammo. And now that's going to equal out to most likely a round in favor of the set of TBD. They just need to shut down one, and yeah, the defuse is going to come in. Not a whole lot that Simp could do in that scenario. As it's been 3 straight rounds toward the side of TBD. They are just absolutely dominating the side of XOSZN at the moment. Nagafen going for that pre-nade. That could be good. Well, he does get hit markers, no kills come of it, and Turnip actually spots Blfire off the start. Spots the second one as well, and see you later, Nagafen. StuDyy trying to even out the man count with an SMG up close. Has Cellium up top, so he'll get picked off at the same time. So finally a round on the board, and the way that it happens is because of the fact of seeing Turnip have that first blood. Shutting down Blfire was big, kind of holding off that lane. So looking forward, despite the early heroics coming in from TBD, Nagafen yet to find a kill, which I'm sure he's totally fine with. And the opposite, you're going to be frustrated if you're Turnip because they've only got 1 round. Now I've got 9 kills. How's this happening? Molotov out. Very well placed Molotov at that. Could be spotting someone at any moment, but Blfire able to pick him off. That's a huge kill. Found onto the strongest player currently in this map. As iLLeY doing all he can to try and snake his way to finding at least one spot to Blfire. Is Simp coming from the side. Up close and personal fight potentially, but no, he runs past him. iLLeY ends up getting dropped, and now StuDyy, after finding one, oh my. So StuDyy finds one up close. Oh, what a shot from StuDyy. Oh. The PPSH, I didn't know it could do that. Oh my, StuDyy. What a beautiful shot there coming in. As he's now 7-2. Man is hot. He's feeling good. The pre-nade is not going to do any damage off the break. A little bit of a slower defensive play right now coming in from XOSZN. And Cellium goes for the quick dolphin dive to try and stay alive for as long as possible because he's already received shots in his left. Nice peek on the Nagafen. That's a big kill granted toward him. First kill on the board as another one gets found there. iLLeY finding one. Methodz gets dropped, and now Blfire trying to do some damage. The sniper rifle in the back lines there from Turnup as he's now reached 10 kills. But iLLeY there for the pickup. As Blfire did all he really could at that point, without having a whole lot of team support. So now looking on, we're going to stay on board here with StuDyy, see if we can pick anyone off here inside of that tunnel window. Not spawning anyone as of right now, but shots coming in. Actually, that one from Nagafen. No kills found here in round number 7, but iLLeY, everyone peeking forward, the snaking coming out. Can the kill be granted is the question. Nagafen not finding anything for the moment. Hit markers is all it will be. It's all 4 currently stacked up right now. We'll see if the kill can be granted here for Turnup. The sniper rifle so lethal, spots the helmet most likely of Nagafen. But can't finish it off. Quick reaction there from Naga. As he'll take out that lethal sniper. Most likely iLLeY picking up that one off the ground. Does exactly that. StuDyy able to fire one shot, but here comes the sniper duel most likely. iLLeY spots one. Give me that. That's Nagafen. Give me the hit marker. What? StuDyy able to stay alive. And he'll get picked off here from Simp. But regardless, the hit markers, man. You don't see him very often, but would have been a very nice play there from, instead of SZN, if they could have got that one on board. It is now going to be 3 rounds to 4. Still advantage toward the side of TBD. However, things are starting to fade for them. They've got to get some momentum forward. A first blood from StuDyy would be big. They've been focusing a lot of attention toward the wrong side, it seems, on their defensive rounds. So need to rely on an offensive victory, maybe with some solid or some sound defensive pushes for them. And Turnup, I'm not sure Blfire should be trying to challenge this right now. Turnup has been an absolute dawn so far with that sniper rifle. And if Blfire continues to challenge that one with the bomb in hand, it's just not looking like a likely scenario where they can get out of that one unscathed. So Turnup looking on. Not spawning StuDyy, of course, due to being behind cover. And Blfire has snuck his way onto this B bomb site. Can he escape with his life is the question. Yes, will Dolphin dive to security? iLLeY finding one on Nagafen. And just as that happens, Blfire going to reveal his position. Cellium actually getting picked off from behind. iLLeY is still here. Shots started to come forward, and now StuDyy left in a 1 versus 3. Machine pistol up close, finds one, quickly gets responded, though, with the shots from Turnup. as he'll be dolphining himself around, dolphin diving his way around to defuse, along with now a tie game here at 4 rounds apiece. So now heading in toward round number 9, taking a look at Nagafen. It looks like he is going to have that bar out as the nade comes in. Simp finding that one on StuDyy. Cellium playing fairly passively at the moment. All teams, or basically all players for both teams, playing the waiting game. And if you are the side of XOSZN, you're obviously playing passively because of the fact that you are up in this game, so you do not want to ruin the momentum that you have. And if you're TBD, you're just trying to hold on to the lead that you previously had. As Turnup finds a nade, Nagafen and Blfire now left in a 2 versus 4. Shots coming in. And it looks like it will be Turnup who ends up getting dropped, and Nagafen will fall Cellium with the nade. Blfire now left in the back with a 1-on-3 in his midst. He's played very well so far throughout this tournament, but he's going to need an all-star performance to try and close out this round. That's not going to happen for him, as a major comeback happening right now for the side of SZN, and iLLeY leading the way. So looking on, it seems that right now, Turnup definitely the all-star performer for the moment. 12-5, has been rocking out that sniper rifle quite a bit. As you continue to have that one out right now. 12-5, could potentially make that one 13-5. He can spot out Methodz. Most likely spotted the nade that was tossed, as he'll be granted that one with a nade of his own. And spots Methodz on the cross, can call that one out to his teammates. As Nagafen's drop, Methodz is now falling, and now it's up to StuDyy and Blfire. The Molly is out and ready to play. StuDyy not trying to play with fire, as he's going to be the last person alive. 1 versus 3. As it looks like this is going to be a white flag situation being waved from StuDyy. Needs to do all he can, but the streak should kill him here. Actually, no, it does not. StuDyy gets in the exact angle that he needs to stay alive from that streak. They know where his positioning is for the most part. But StuDyy firing forward, has the bar actually in his back pocket, and he will get shot up too much. As this one is going to conclude here in round number 10, as it will be the side of XOSZN, who makes the nice comeback here on Gibraltar. Will now force the map number 3. That one going to be on London Docks. So back and forth these two teams go. I was really thinking after map number 1, we see TBD kind of storm their way forward. However, that's not the case. Turnup, iLLeY, Simp, all of them going off in that map number 2 on Gibraltar. And now for London Docks, that's going to be the question. How does everyone play when it comes down to this? What's the strategy looking like? How's everyone kind of feeling? And you got to imagine a lot of the fire kind of being lost if you are the side of TBD at this point. Well, guys, it's getting late. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream for tonight, as things are obviously progressing forward. We are currently in our first semifinals match. We'll obviously get word once we come back from a commercial break on how the other one is doing and kind of get the finals lined up here shortly. But one more map does sit between us and this current series in the finals. We'll obviously have that one decided on London Docks when we come back after this quick commercial break. Welcome back, everyone, to the World War II 4v4 Search and Destroy tournament. Of course, we are in our semifinal match, and it is now map number 3 between XOSZN and the side of TBD. Of course, it will now be the side of TBD who are on the offense. Nagafen with the bomb in hand just toward barrel building stairs. They cite the preferred one, and iLLeY showing exactly why. It's going to be difficult to make that push inside. Jumping around with that bar in hand. And it looks like Blfire and Methodz thinking about changing that push and actually making that one over toward B. Well, that's exactly where Simp is ready and waiting for that push to happen. Is everyone playing fairly passively for the moment? Simp still looking on. He's going to go and try to back up for as long as possible, but no, not going to be there. The immediate rush coming in now for Blfire and Methodz trying to get this bomb down. iLLeY on one side, turn up watching from middle. Having that sniper rifle in hand, gets one hit marker, but can't finish off the kill. Blfire will drop. And it looks like the Molotov gets thrown from iLLeY. Methodz has the bomb down. Most likely going to need to find both of these kills, but can't find either one, as iLLeY will escape with the ace in this first one, along with the defuse. Does exactly when he needs to, and he's already got at least one streak. Two more potentially coming up if he can find maybe even an assist at that. And a great way to start off round number one, especially being in a map number 3 versus a very talented lineup like TBD. And turn up continuing on with that Car 98K. Looking on, but not spawning anyone on the opposite side. StuDyy also the Car 98K of his own. Nice sniper duel going on between both these teams. It looks like an up-close fight potentially going down. iLLeY winning that one, but only for a time, as he will drop. Blfire getting the last laugh in that scenario. Cellium and Simp both lingering inside a middle statue, while Nagafen and Blfire could be trying to make a flank. Actually, both not going to be together. However, that could work out for them, and it will do that for now. Nagafen shuts down Cellium, and now Simp left in a 1-on-2. Nagafen walking into the reticle, but Simp immediately turns around. And I like this play from Blfire. Maybe he realizes that bomb is down right in front of him, realizes that Simp has to go for this. He's going to play the trigger discipline here. Has to be wary of that cover, though. Goes for the shot, and thankfully will finish him off. Blfire played that one very carefully. Knew the reaction time on this man, Simp. It can be deadly. But a solid round there granted toward the side of TBD, as we are now level at 1 round apiece. Heading in for round number 3. Going to stay on board with Blfire. Of course, tossing that nade, and that nade actually bounces off the light post just toward the on the edge of the building there. That's rather unfortunate. Hitbox, and that probably couldn't have been replicated anytime soon. And iLLeY, I think I just see iLLeY constantly just dolphin diving throughout the map. I think he really enjoys the new movement system in World War II. I think he's kind of getting used to no longer jumping in the air, but instead sprinting and diving throughout the map. But speaking of the map, on the opposite side of it, Nagafen getting that bomb securely fastened. As StuDyy could be finding himself on a very nice flank. Of course, most likely spotted someone. And he's going to try to lay prone, but no, he waits too long to try and fire any bullets, and he kind of gets caught off in an awkward spot. So Nagafen, after pointing the bomb down, now is left in a 1 versus 3 turnip, going for the immediate defuse. As there's going to be too much bodies in the way. As iLLeY will be there for the pickup, Simp for the defuse, as they're going to try to spread out the streaks amongst themselves. Trying to get the rich richer. As now they will take the lead here. And we're going to be on board with iLLeY, of course, due to the fact of his hot start, along with the streaks that he's already earned. Tossing out that nade off the break. Will it find any hit markers? Nope, no information gained for them. At least for the moment. Blfire's there with a nade. Shut down iLLeY just toward that side on 10. Cellium approaching that one, it seems like, with the bomb in hand as well. Pretty risky play at that. And probably wondering of whether he can go on that ledge. I actually haven't seen anyone go on it. But it could be possible. Methodz waiting for the kill. Finally able to find one frag after 4 rounds of play. And now Simp and Turnip left in a 2 versus 4. Nice consistent shots there coming in from Simp, but no kills coming from it. Nice shot there on to StuDyy. And now a 1-on-2. Turnip left all by himself. Now a 1-on-1. Turnip versus Methodz. Turnip shaking inside the site. Bomb yet to be planted, and Methodz just hanging on the opposite side of this corner. Could find it, and yes, nice reaction time there for Methodz, as he will even things out now at 2 apiece as both of these teams go back and forth here in this map number 3. Of course, one map sitting in between both these teams and a final position. We'll be taking a look at the overhead angle here for map number 5 to start us off to see what the strategy is like for the defensive team. I wonder if I can actually make this go back farther. There we go. I'm liking this. It looks like for right now, the B push could be coming forward. Simp has been hanging over on this site quite a bit throughout the night, as Nagafen will drop here early. And the streaks will come forward as well. Those are coming from iLLeY. No kill found, however, information gained. And it seems the TBD have successfully weathered the storm, as they're still wanting to try and get that B site fully pushed out. As the kill comes forward, they realize that, hey, the bomb has to get down here quick and fast. However, not a whole lot of mid-map presence currently gained, as here comes the streaks from iLLeY. Able to shut down Methodz if you're just getting that bomb down. 2 versus 3, and Blfire will get dropped. StuDyy now left in a position to clutch. 1-on-3 for him. 30 seconds left to try and defend on that bomb. Has the sniper rifle out. There was a sliver of a chance for a possibility to get a collateral, but however, it will be a defuse coming in there from Cellium, as he also is now going to be involved in some streaks, now earning himself a Molotov as well. Early nades out there from iLLeY. Player number 8, Turnip. You can hear through mid over on bridge. Joined alongside, of course, by Simp looking at B. Nagafen shuts down 1 for the early kill, and Nagafen finds yet again another one. StuDyy with a sniper rifle. No one dropping from the side of TBD. As back and forth we go. After 6 rounds of play, we're level at 3. And you see the nice play there for a moment coming in there from Nagafen. As his team will now be on the offensive to start off this round number 7. Molotov in hand, that could definitely do some work. And like I said, yet again, Simp hanging toward this back B site. A lot of attention being gained, and it's kind of surprising to see the fact that over time, after all these offensive rounds at the side of XOSZN, isn't really giving a whole lot of more support to Simp. You can obviously see him struggling by himself, as it looks like player number 7, iLLeY, coming from the flank. Player number 6 and player number 8, Cellium and Turnip coming from mid. So flank is blocked off. Cellium realizes the Molotov comes into play. Going to limit his position coming in from middle. Turnip tries the machine pistol, doesn't work out, but the Molotov comes in from Cellium, finds one. Here comes the push. Simp makes his way forward. He will fall. Cellium with that machine pistol. Round and round they go. Cellium finds one. Now left up to Methodz. And it's going to be Cellium who actually wins that fight. Regardless, though, the defuse is not going to be able to come into play. A very strong fight there from Cellium, as I believe he'll find the hat trick in that round. However, a victory as far as total is considered will not go his way. You feel like he would deserve it. But it's going to be a 1-round advantage right now for the side of TBD. It seems that both teams definitely on their offensive hits preferring different bomb sites. It seems that at least for right now, the side of XOSZN has definitely preferred that A site. Instead of TBDs, obviously preferred the opposite one over on B. iLLeY getting that bomb down now. Being aware of his strong performance up to this point, he'll quickly get met with the shots from the side. Blfire finding that. His turn up, tossing the nade, trying to get things a little bit interesting here inside of 10. Inside of Dox, has the machine pistol, too many people to look at. From the side, he'll get met, and now Simp left in a 1 versus X situation. Nothing coming of it, as it will be a victory as StuDyy going to let Nagafen know with an extra shot. And the defuse will come in regardless. Not sure if there's bad blood or just rather excitement for TBD, as they're now up 5 rounds to 3. Heading into this next one, can TBD do it? Can they lock this one down? Can they close out XOSZN and end their tournament run here in the semifinals? Or can XOSZN try to stay alive for as long as they can? Nagafen getting caught off in middle. They need to shut down Cellium from that big power point. That big power position, rather, as Simp pulling out the MP40, doing some damage there on Methodz. Now Blfire left all alone, a 1 versus 4, so we're going to see a round number 10. And this is where things get interesting, because now it's going to be the side of XOSZN who will be on offense. They obviously have their preferred sites. It is going to be the one over inside of Dox, or aka 10. And I'm really thinking that we're going to need to see a first blood come out from TBD. And the way that they're going to get that is either through an aggressive rush from Nagafen, or most likely from a sniper shot coming in from StuDyy. But it looks like a B push is actually being made. This is definitely kind of out of kilter for what we've seen so far. Definitely preferring the opposite side, however, things changing up. Nagafen dropped. Nades are out as well. Blfire falls. And now it's left up to StuDyy and Methodz to try and halt this progress from around 11. Methodz falls. StuDyy lasts alive. Spots one on the bomb site, gets the hit markers on iLLeY, tries to pick up a weapon, but no, he will drop. And yes, we are headed to a round 11 for map number 3. The comeback being made from XOSZN after we started to see a strong lead gain for TBD. I believe it was 5-3. And one that has quickly dwindled. Question being, who moves on? Who advances? 1 round to decide it all as we see overtime. And it will be TBD on the offensive. Nagafen with the bomb in hand. Making that rush forward. Spots Simp on the bomb site. Blfire yet again gets dropped for first blood. They can't afford to keep dying like this, especially in constant 4v3, 3v2 situations. As they're fairly condensed in this particular area. It looks like it will be Methodz to drop. Simps escapes with his life on a 5 spree right now, as he's held down this B site this entire map, and he's also going to shut down StuDyy. Last player alive is Nagafen. Able to find one, and will escape with his life, it looks like, for the time being. Cellium trying to chase him down, but Nagafen will stay alive, currently sitting inside of Subway. And this is the flank. Do they know that this flank exists is the thing. I don't think they know this flank exists. Cellium is here, but no, the missed shots coming in from Nagafen. You can't afford to miss shots like those. And Cellium goes for the dive. Nagafen spots him out. And Nagafen also spots iLLeY. He has the molly. He needs to try and bait him out. And he can actually go for the plant here. Going for the plant. iLLeY trying to snake off the side. Nagafen gets the plant down successfully. How's the push get made? iLLeY's out here, and yes, iLLeY will find the gunfight. He shuts down Nagafen after a valiant effort at trying to clutch that one out for his team. However, it will be XOSZN who advances to our final after a very interesting map number 3, one that saw overtime. As this team is not done just yet. Just when we start to think that XOSZN has met their maker, they've met the veterans that will finally halt their progress. You see 22 kills combined for iLLeY and Simp. A strong performance from those two players. Major props to Simp as well. Got to give him a lot of credit when it came down to kind of holding off on that B-bomb site. Was doing a number of different holds to kind of progress the team. And honestly was a huge factor in all those defensive pushes for making sure that his team was kind of remaining calm and overall making those pushes at the end happen on offense as well. So major props toward the side of XOSZN as they do progress to our finals and at least guaranteed $630 at that. Of course, as they do now progress toward our grand finals for tonight's matches. And it looks like we're going to be heading to a commercial break, guys, to, of course, get the final matchup ready for you guys here for this morning, I guess it's fair to say. Of course, major shout out to our sponsors, Origin PC, Acquire Clothing, Scuff Gaming, and ZWWII, a brand by BenQ. Major thank you to our sponsors for, of course, making tournaments like this one happen. Guys, we're into a commercial break. Of course, finals coming up right after the end of this one.
My heart was on fire, but you let me